we just take a breath together? We are in such a beautiful sacred space right now, and just a lot of this comes back to our present moment in the now. Remembering this, that we are centered, we are balanced through our intention and through our joined connection. Today's message, as I was meditating upon this and preparing for today, it came through that there's such a beautiful resonance between science of mind and Ernest Holmes' teachings, which is the basis for much of the Center for Conscious Living's teachings, and the shamanic practices that we are celebrating and using today in the expression of our blessing for Mother Earth. And I'd like to go into that because sometimes it feels a little bit different. It feels like, shamanic is a little bit more earthy and wild. And in many ways, there is a resonance with the beauty and power and wildness of the earth itself. But the consciousness is what unifies us. The consciousness that we are one in divine, in one mind. And that is the shamanic practice. And this stems back to a very powerful story, a root story. If you think about it, every culture has a story, their myth, their beginning. Where do we come from? And I feel that this message today is here to heal the divine feminine. It's very powerful. It's the alliance between the condor and the eagle, which is a prophecy of the meeting of the condor and eagle and the resonance thereof. So this message is not me, it comes through me, and I'm grateful for your participation in what we can bring forward as a healing of both the ancient tradition and the modern mind. What is our story in the so-called West, in the civilized? A lot of times we start off with the idea that we were cast out of the Garden of Eden. And I'd like us to take a moment to think about that and really look at that, because that is one cultural standpoint for the beginning of our experience. And yet there are many other cultures that were never cast out of the garden. They stayed in the garden. And we think about that. The garden, Pachamama, is our mother. And how much of this story of being separated, cast out from the garden, from the nourishment, into painful childbirth, into laboring the land, all those ideas of separation and hardship that moved us out of the infinite, beautiful supply of Mother Earth. Mango trees, papaya trees, fruit trees everywhere that supply fresh water. It's such a different framework to think about how can we approach our relationship with the Mother and how we look at Mother Earth. So as we do this blessing today, I'd like to just bring forth the idea that we get to bring reparation for so much damage, so much egregious, horrific pollution of Mother Earth, and disdain and raping, basically, of Mother Earth for greed and gain, and coming back to the indigenous way of looking at Mother Earth, healing the divine feminine, and healing, ultimately, our relationship with all feminine. Would that be powerful, to go back to heal our relationship with all aspects of feminine? It's profound. And we have an opportunity here to take a look at what do we choose as our source story, our initial story from where we came. And so it's really an invitation to step back into Eden, back into the connection of this infinite abundance of Mother Earth. For truly, we are the child of Earth. We're not separate. We have this idea that outside is nature, right? And that's outside, and then we're us. But the truth is, we are of Earth. And we need Earth. We need sun. We need the electromagnetism of the earth to step on soil with bare feet. We need pure water. All of these things are critical, including our breath. So as we bless these elements, let's take into account how intrinsic the blessing comes back to us. And where have we brought a block or a separation from our mother? Where have we stepped away, turned away, and rejected her as being a part of her? So there's such a beautiful, beautiful opportunity here today. May I ask, are you ready to join me? Okay, thank you. So we have a little altar here today that represents the elements. And I love that Ezekiel is bringing the earth. You want to turn it around, and then the people on Zoom can see it too. Beautiful. Thank you, Ezekiel. You represent the future for us, and we're so glad that you're here, because we are taking care of what we can do right now for you, for Ivan, my son, and all the young people in this world, right? Because it's your inheritance. This is yours. So it allows us to step into a more beautiful relationship with Divine Mother Earth. Okay? So, does anybody know the elements? Earth, air, fire, water, and ether. And we can also include metal. In traditional Chinese medicine, they also have metal as an element. So, we're going to start with ether. Ether is the space that we walk through. It's the doorway, right? Not the door. And we need that. We need that entrance, the place to move into and through. And this rose represents ether for us. So I'm just going to offer this as a blessing. And as I pour the water, you're welcome to send your prayers to the energies of our thoughts, of our souls, of our ancestors, all of those that live in that realm of the non-physical. And whatever your relationship to that is, let's send love and blessings and purity to that. In fact, let me start by adding, this is our intention, purification oil. And as I add this to our source, let that be our prayers, to add beautiful energies of purification. And so we're just going to add this and pour this on here, and then we can say, let us bless the ethers. We bless the ethers. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you. We bless the air. One way to represent air is wind. Wind is something we can't see, but we have the evidence of it. So we're going to bless the beauty of the wind and the power that it brings, for wind is very powerful. So we offer our prayers and blessings to the wind, and we'll say that, I bless the wind. Thank you, wind. And we're going to have our fire right here. I like real fire, personally, don't we all? But we'll do insurance purposes fire and honor that matrix that creates that. And say, thank you, fire. Fire is such a powerful transmuter. It transforms, it destroys, and from it comes new growth. And so we ask upon the energies of the fire to transmute, to take away. Bless you. Thank you. All that no longer serves us. And in this moment of the fire, let us offer to the fire our deepest and most sincere apologies. I'd like to do Ho'oponopono, which is, and you all know this because I know you all, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let's say this to Pachamama. Pachamama, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And think about the deforestation of the planet and the pollution of the air. And let's bring our deepest, sincerest apologies for all that we as a human race have brought to Pachamama. And if you'd like to, just really go there for a moment. Access that place so we can bring true, profound ho'opono to this. Let me take that on for all of the destruction and all of the thought, greed, and actions against you, Mother. I offer my deepest, deepest apologies. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And just see the fire taking our deepest apologies and transmuting it. For truly Mother Earth can take and compost and from it grow new, beautiful life. And so we come back to that peaceful knowing as we bless the fire. I bless you, fire. Thank you. Next is earth. Ezekiel, do you like my coconut? Look, check it out. Isn't it cute? It's got a really sweet little face on it. There's a lot of things that can represent Mother Earth, right? And it's like super cool. It's full. What represents Mother Earth to us? I could bring dirt. I could bring crystals, right? I can bring water. And there's so much. But the coconut comes from Mother Earth. And it's round. And it reminds me of an orangutan, which is one of my favorite animals. And it's got a little face. And it's used in many cultures as actually technology for blessing. So that's why I brought it today. And so what I'm going to do with this is as we do the blessing upon it, afterwards I'm going to take it to the river and crack it at the river as an offering of all of our blessings to go to the Delaware River and out into the ocean. Okay, so this is our offering. Okay? And I think of the orangutans having beautiful homes, sustainable forests. I think about the trees of the Amazon growing, thriving. I see people fed from the land. I see healthy food for all the tables, for all the children. Let us bless the animals. Let us bless the two-legged, the four-legged, the creepy crawlies, even though we maybe don't always love the little winged ones, the six-legged ones. They all serve a purpose, and we need them, and we don't want to destroy them with chemicals. We need them. They play a part in our humanity and our ecosystem. So we want to bless all of them, the winged ones, the finned ones in our oceans as we do our water blessing. So as I put this here, please offer all your blessings to Pachamama. Let her receive all of that love, all of our gratitude. Think about food you ate this morning maybe, or yesterday. Think about your physical body. Think about the land you maybe live on. We bless this land where we stand right now. We bless the trees that are fully coming into leaf now, and the flowers. Bless all the animals. The streams, the waterfalls, the rivers, the oceans, the seas. We bless the underwater waterways, the cenotes, the wells. We bless all facets of our beautiful Mother Earth. And just feel yourself begin to join in her heartbeat as you go down through the layers of bedrock to the crystalline pockets of amethyst and joy. And we're going to bless that, and we'll take that there. Next, we're going to do the water blessing. As we wrap up this beautiful ceremony, I give thanks for each of you for participating. As we pour forth the water, water loves to move, right? And so we're just going to bless this, allow it to flow through us, and we bless you, water, and offer this back to the rivers and the oceans. We bless you. We love you. We thank you. And we offer our highest gratitude. Let this be a sacrament. A sacrament is a sacred moment back to Divine Mother and her flowing, ever-generous waters, earth, fire, air, ether. And so it is. Harold will join us now just to offer this out and let it be amplified. Thank you, Harold. And up to the ethers. Let's take this into our hearts and treat each other with love and kindness. Let's return to the garden. Let's know that we come from Mother Earth. We are not separate. We are not cast out. We can change our narrative. And in changing our narrative, we can change our paradigm. As we change our paradigm, we can change the vibration in our relationship to this Mother Earth that we are a part of. As we teach each other to love our mothers and the women in our lives, to respect and honor the women in our lives, this amplifies that paradigm of loving our Mother Earth and the Divine Feminine. And so I thank you all for your participation in this beautiful ceremony. What a blessing to have a space like this, that we can do this. So I give thanks for CCL, the ministers, the reverends that have created this opportunity. This is a truly profound and precious time. And I give thanks. Aho.